In this series of videos I will be talking about functions on a basic level. So this is for people who don't know anything about functions or who just started learning programming, C++ programming. So let's get started. First, the definition of functions, which is here. In C++, a function is a group of statements that is given a name and which can be called from some point of the program. The most common syntax to define a function is this one. So let's look at it here. So first we have the type of the function, the return type of the function, sorry. This is the return type. So in this example we have a sum function. Return value is integer. Next thing is the name of the function, which is this one, and then inside the brackets we have the parameters. Here in this example we have two parameters, a and b. Then we have the body of the function. So this is the body of the function. It starts from this is the opening bracket and this is the closing bracket. So the body will be inside these brackets. Next I will show a couple of real life examples what functions really are. Functions are doing something. They are just doing something. So in a real life there are four different situations, I will say. First, let's consider the situation where there is no return value and no parameters. An example will be to call somebody to open the door. Because when I say open the door, well, please, but we don't write please in programming. I don't do like this in programming. But in real life we will say open the door, please. So we don't need to return really anything. I'm just giving a task and they can do the task and I can go and do something. I can go to the city and I don't need to really, because I'm trusting that he did close the door. So he doesn't need any input also. It's just a command, simple command, and there is no other things needed. Another thing will be switch off the lights. So switch off the lights, just simple as that. So the person who switches off the light, they don't need to come to me and tell something as a return, because I just trust them. So the second situation will be that no return, but there are parameters, input parameters. One example could be in a work the boss is giving bonuses to people. So obviously different people get different bonuses, unfortunately, because that's how the life is. But so what would happen here, that he could order somebody to pass the bonus, and so the input is that how much bonus to give to each person. For example, the first person could get a £100 bonus, so this would be 100. So give bonus £100, and how much? The next person, for next person it could be £200. So this changes. So the person who is executing this give bonus command, he or she needs to know that how much bonus to give to each person. So that will be the input parameter for the person who is doing this thing, who is giving the bonus. They need to know how much bonus to give to each person. So they need the input information. Third scenario will be that we have return value but no parameters, no input parameters. One example could be that, is it raining in London? Okay, when I'm asking somebody to give me information, is it raining in London? They don't need any input information. It's just a command, kind of command. Is it raining in London? So the person goes and sees from somewhere the information, whether it's raining or not, and then he returns and tells me the return value. So I'm waiting until he comes back and he will give me the result. So I'm expecting a result. Okay, and that's a return value. So in this case, the return value will be true or false. It can't be both, obviously, but will be one of these. So if I'm asking, is it raining in London? So return value will be maybe true. Yes, it is raining. So that's the return value I'm expecting to get a return. And the fourth scenario will be that we have both. We have return value and we are passing input parameters. One example could be that make a porridge. Okay, if I'm asking somebody to make a porridge and they don't have anything, so I need to pass them the ingredients. So I need to pass four ingredients: water, sugar, oats, and salt. So I'm passing these inputs to them, and I'm waiting. And when they finish, they will come and they have a nice porridge, and I can eat that. Or whatever, I can do whatever I want to do it, but the return will be porridge. Okay, so these are the four different scenarios functions have, and in C++ we have exactly the same thing here. So this is the return value, and these are the inputs. This is the section which will execute do it, like make a porridge. This would be the make a porridge, and this one, sorry, this is actually make a porridge, and this return here, this is where they will return me the porridge. So this will be porridge in that example. So this is the place where we are returning the result. Okay, very good. And let's look now the presentation in the memory, how it looks like. This is how it looks like in the memory. So it's in a RAM memory. Functions. Let's say that we have two functions. So let's say the first function is here and second is here. So they are, as we can see, they are independently placed, and all the codes inside this first function here, they don't. This first function, the body, this is the body here, and this is the body of the second function. So they don't know anything about each others. So if we have two functions, the body doesn't know anything about the second function's body. They don't actually know anything about each others. Only thing they know is the name. They possibly know the name of each others. So this function 1 knows that the function 2 exists. Also, obviously, function 1 knows the parameter list. Like here, they know this one. All of these, they know the return value of the function and the name of the function, but nothing else. So they're totally independent. So whatever we create here, and whatever we create here, they don't know each others at all. So they are in separate memory blocks, and they are doing totally independent things. Okay, I think this is the place to end this first video, and on the next video we will go and make some code and see how it looks there. Thank you for watching.